Week 17 of the Belgian Pro League. Leaders Union trying to bounce back from their Brussels derby defeat as they host Gent. It's second against fourth with Club Brugge going to St-Truiden. Anderlecht in third are at lowly Westerlo. Royal Antwerp open up their new stand with a new boss and racing Genk in town. Plus there's Cercle against Liege, Mechelen, Charleroi and Leuven against Zulte Waregem. We'll start with a big game at the bottom. The Louvière facing Dender. Only two clubs have come to the new Easy Arena and left with a victory. Standard Liege on the opening weekend of the campaign and Anderlecht last time out a fortnight ago. Dender may still be bottom, but they're unbeaten in 4. Sambu attacking well on the right-hand side. Cross was good. Kvet couldn't quite connect right. Sambu coming in. Sambu going down. Here's Noah Mbamba. Got the shot through, but blocked away. Well, Kvet tried the bicycle kick, and then Sambu coming in and caught. And Nathan Van Bowman says that's a penalty. The challenge by Gio. And after 8 minutes, Dender of a spot kick. Brunian Simba scored last week in the draw against Westerlo, facing Marcos Piano. In Simba, excellent penalty. Piano going the wrong way, and Dender ahead off their first proper attack of the game. Coolly put home. 5 league goals this season, 6 in all competitions. Great for Henk Milken. It's fabulous for the travelling Dender contingent. Come well in the numbers tonight on the road. Gio for Pape Mamadou Fall. Good chance on the turn, and only just over the top. It's a belting throw, and it's long, and Maisonneuve off the line by Sambu. Close run thing for Maisonneuve, and a good save too. Long throw went all the way across. It'll be kept alive though. Good play, Jolito. Fall, it's in. And Louvière have equalised. Papa Moussa Fall, who scored twice in the cup win against Beerschot midweek, and he scored here. And Louvière tied up on the half hour. That was excellent by Jerry Afrai, and he got the ball all the way in, and in front of goal too. Brilliant Simba, the Dender goal scorer, having a pop, looking for another one. Good save. Tried it from right on the edge of the area. Quick throw out. Now there may be more on the way. Brilliant ball forward. Jerry Afrai is coming through. Just wide. Big opportunity for Jerry Afrai. Angle tightening all the time. These two have been very well matched so far in the cold. Belting game. Struck long by Okay, and flicked on well, and Afrai latching on from Fall, and hit it wide. That was a chance for Jerry Afrai. Really exciting, dynamic player, but not on target. Rolled across well. And Kvet scores! And Dender lead again. Good attack. And Kvet in front of goal, his second of the season. And the Louvière defence caught out. Noah Mbamba playing it through. Clever ball Mbamba, and Kvet scores. And Dender win again. 2 wins in 3 league games. 4 unbeaten in the league, 5 in all competitions. Still in the cup. Still bottom of the table, mind you, but those above them can't rest easy. Dender are on a roll. Louvière 1, Dender 2. Cercle Brugge on the crest of a slump. winless in 11 in the league and now out of the Cup 2 after falling to Gent midweek 3-1. Standard Liège 7th coming into the weekend with a big chance of going 5th after winning 3 of the last 6 league games, including last week at Mechelen, who they're looking to overtake in 5th spot. Neither side wanting to give any presents away today. Cercle storming forward right from the kickoff. Cross was good, it'll be knocked down. Adewumi again, and in by Steven Gora. Inside a minute, but it won't count, it's offside. And called offside immediately. Quite early on in the move against Adewumi. But they'd plenty up. Honor Sinel now knows who Austria will play in the World Cup, being their assistant coach. Certainly concerns on a day-by-day basis. It's struck quickly away. Akana scores! Just like that. Their first proper chance of the game just past the hour mark. And it fell in the centre. Kasper Nielsen getting along, and Timothy Nkada, who scored in Standard's 3-2 loss at Dender in the last 16 of the Cup midweek, has put them ahead of the unbridled. Cercle tried to respond straight away with Steven Gora, and it's the right way to do it. Across by Manier! Oh, what a strike first time, and a brilliant save by Apollo. Brilliant opening. The corner went deep. It's going to come back out invitingly. The break may be on here, and Cercle are on the way. Adewumi storming forward. Adewumi just wide. He brought Apollo out of goal and couldn't quite turn it in. Well, it all came from the Standard Liège corner. And the attempt of the strike from Tobias Moore, he was caught out of position, they all were. And away went Adewumi, and he almost scored it. Plenty of set pieces for Standard Liège tonight. Sung in by Moore, and it's gone in! An own goal, I think. It's 2 goals in 7 minutes for Standard Liège. They're singing in the rain. In by Tobias Moore, the flick on by Ayenza, and it's gone in off Edgar Asutkus, who'd found the net in similar circumstances last week. A bad break for Cercle before half-time. Trying to respond yet again. Utkas! Trying to score at both ends. Minda. Cross was decent, and a downward header by Rabic. What a save! He thought it might have been in, but Apollo keeping it out in the final 10 minutes to keep it at 2-0. Now, was it in? Tight one, close run thing, but no goal given. Good ball out wide, Flavio Nizinho. This is Alan Minda. Lovely chip over the top. And turned home by Oluwaseun Adewumi. Goals in back-to-back games, having netted in that cup loss to Gent midweek. And with 8 minutes to go, Cercle are back in it. They haven't created a lot in their second half. Beautiful chip by Alan Minda, that's a lot more like it. Adewumi's control, superb, and the finish to match. And it's 2-1. Can they get an equaliser in the 9th minute of stoppage time? Knocked away. And Saeed has blocked it. Saeed on the way. DeLang off his line. He has a bit of support here. Henry back to Saeed to wrap it up. The angle's tight, and it stayed out somehow. That would have made sure at the very last seconds and made it 3-1. Rafiki Saeed cutting it out. Support from Thomas Henry. Back to Saeed. Ready to kill it all off. 4 wins in 7 for Standard Liège. They climb to 5th for 24 hours at least. Cercle now with no wins in 12, and Dender are only a point away. They must know they're in a serious relegation battle now. But Standard keep moving on up. Cercle Brugge 1, Standard Liege 2.
Derby defeat for the league leaders last week, but turning things around in the cup. Likewise, are the Buffaloes looking to leap into the top 6 again. From the Joseph Marion Duden Park, it's St-Gilloise against Gent. It's taken up well outside the area by Florence, it's hit the post. Great opening, Kalali coming in. Just off target, brilliant opening for Union. And that's a big warning for Gent. The Buffaloes winless in 4 games. Gentlemen, it's saved, it's in. St-Gilloise. Gent ahead after only 3 minutes. Oh, they heeded the warning all right. What a start. It was a very, very good effective block. The strike coming in first by Gentleman didn't meet it right, but Matty St-Gilloise certainly did. Could only be Kadri with it. Oh, what a lovely try. He got a lot behind that. Well, he did that a lot for Kortrijk in his years there. Clever one. Roof was up there and in trouble. Burgess claiming it. Lot of support. Brilliant save to keep Ross Sykes at bay. And they never looked back. And they're not looking back here. Ralph Florence. What a chance. What a chance. 45 seconds after the restart, and Gent survive. Kadri, wonderful free kick, good save. He's had a couple of wonderful efforts in this match. Gent haven't won a single corner yet, in by Idel Hadj. There to be attacked, and it was by Ross Sykes. And a very solid head too. He's just on as well for Gent. David! Oh, what a save by Roof! 1-on-1, suddenly. Here for Giga to make hay. He's doing that. Ufal out wide. Kalali, plenty in the area for Union. Kalali went for it. Parried well. Back in towards the area. Chance here, McAllister. 1-1. December is Kevin McAllister's time. And he's brought Union level. 13 minutes to go. Well, there's McAllister. Now brushed off his arm at the start of the move. That's quite a bit early in the attack. Union a level. And it finishes a draw at Duden Park. Union had 10 attempts on target in the match. Gent led for most of the game, but they don't win. A top 4 battle in the Pro League. The Canaries enjoying their best start to a season in 60 years. The 3 times champion for this decade already, struggling. Only 2 victories in the last 6 games and trying to get back on an even keel tonight. From the Stein, it's St-Truiden against Club Brugge. And they're under pressure here. Soli's on the way. What a good save by Leo Kakubo. He stood up well. He stood up impressively. Solis were the winner from the spot midweek. What a clever little ball. Good vision. And look who's back helping is Hans van Aken. It's a really good break by Solis. Pull in the centre, Rafael Adivika. What a goal! A superb surge up the park by Club Brugge to try and settle their season down. Rafael Onyedika with his first league goal of the season. Brought on very well. Ito, chance into the area, parried. That could go anywhere. Maybe in the net from Muya. 1-1. St-Truiden were only behind for 5 minutes. And the Canaries tie it up. Another big giveaway outside the area. Great chance in front of goal. Goto looking for handball. And he is adamant. Hands out. He only looked at us once. Mind made up, as a penalty. Penalty for St-Truiden. 7 out of 10 for the penalty spot this season, including that shootout. Ito for the lead. He's made it! Van den Havel not saving this time. And St-Truiden come from behind to lead. 2 goals in 10 minutes. Oh, look at this. They've got 5 coming forward here, St-Truiden. Sabawi's on the way here for the Canaries. It's in towards Ito. What a good save by Van den Havel. Great header, great save. Van Aken there. The Belgian captain meeting us strongly. Magnificent save by Kakuba. Furo on the way. Into the area. Lovely equaliser. His first goal in professional football, Kai Furo. And club tied up with 20 to go. And on the break, Forbes has kept it alive. And here come Club down the right-hand side now. Forbes in the middle. What a great chance this is. Brilliant save to keep it lacing out. And that would have been the lead for Club Brugge. Can they lead again? Not like that, they won't. Cut out by Cisse Sandra. Back by Ryan Merlin. Abnor Muya again. Tanakuchi. Merlin. Brilliant! Oh, yes! Ferrari! Goes into overdrive! Fantastic! Magnificent bicycle kick! Playing back by O'Donnell. Look how advanced he is. Short pass worked out well. Oh, it's off the crossbar from Furo. From way out. Solis on the rebound. Close to doing it again. And it's a corner. 5 added minutes. And Kai Furo hits the bar. What a raspa. A big chance for Club Brugge to cut the gap at the top to 2 points. To stake their claim for the title strongly, but instead they look like they're going to be overtaken. Ferrari's on the way again. Ferrari! Oh, it's hit the upright. I don't believe it from Merlin. Ito! Just off target. Sint-Truiden could have had the game won twice over by now. Ferrari on the way, somehow. Great save, Van den Heuvel. But what a night for Sint-Truiden. Because Christmas is coming and the Canaries are second in the table. 5 wins in a row.
Losing at home to Standard Liège last week, it's been raining on Mechelen's parade lately, bowing out of the cup at the hands of Charleroi on Thursday night. And now they meet again at Arc de la Caserne. Richter Mill and Charleroi could break into the top half with victory today. Mechelen aiming for 5th. Good ball across. Matthijs Service having a really good season. Might come towards Kudu. Oh, good finish! Terence Kudu! His 3rd goal of the season. A top corner job. And Mechelen are in front just before the quarter hour. The cross from Service, diverted twice towards Kudu. Lovely goal. The cross was brilliant. It threw Charleroi into all sorts of trouble. And Kudu scores it. Good news for Fred van der Beest. Mechelen looking bright. Service again. Good burst by him. And it's deep. It'll fall to Ramsey. Almost 2 for Mechelen. It's not been the most creative first half. Well, they have a chance on the corner kick. From Brederode trying to go all the way. Roof of the net. Almost in. Mechelen ahead. It's dried up. It's turned out to be a nice day for them. And Brederode going to try that again. He is, you know. Punched away by Kone. Richter Mill very satisfied with how his side played on Thursday night. This has been very tight, though. Decent burst forward, this. Pushed on by Colasan. Oh, almost an own goal. Kanate. Quick reactions from Nacho Miras. Good save. Had to be. Created very little tonight, Charleroi, but maybe with 3 minutes to go. Inzita with the deep throw. And Leuven Bloom! And the substitute almost with the last gasp leveller. On a night where Charleroi have created virtually nothing. They almost had an equaliser in the 88th minute. Bloom having a good go. Just wide. The break is on. Leuven back. Leuven back trying to take them all on. Good one, Service. Lovely save by Kone. What a very good stop. Now that would have wrapped it up. 2-0 in the 89th minute. No way back from that. But Kone, wonderful save. Mechelen do it again. Their 2nd win in 3 games to go back to 5th in the table. There could be some very unlikely names in the title playoffs this season. Mechelen's hat is well in the ring. 1 league win and 5 for Charleroi. Only 4 points in that time. They're sliding back down the table again. For Mechelen, the sun is shining. Mechelen 1, Charleroi 0. Westerlo without a win in the last 6 games, 1 win in 10, into the relegation zone and out of the cup too. Anderlecht, in contrast, have won the last 4 in the league. A big comeback to beat Genk in the cup on Thursday night. They could go 2nd today. A lot for them to look forward to, Anderlecht. Sadella back to Kosemans. Oh, he hesitated and he's given it away. Pete Fort's in here to score! Westerlo in front after 38 seconds. And Anderlecht have thrown that one away. He may have more clean sheets than anyone else, Colin Kosemans, but he's susceptible to this. A little bit of panic, And then suddenly P4 bounced, and he scores just like that. 1-0 Westerlo. And that is unbelievable. Kosemans accepts it. Well, Westerlo have been loving this. Nacho Ferry causing a lot of problems here for Hay. Sakamoto pouncing. Sakamoto's in here. What a chance for two! Somehow it didn't go in. And the post rescues Anderlecht majorly. Well, Ferry losing out. Sodella harried and he loses it. And Isa Sakamoto in. Could have been two. It's all Westerlo. And they're looking for more. Nacho Ferry is on the way. Held it up well. Chance to pull it back. Side of Manesh! It's 2-0 Westerlo. Dream stuff at Herkuipje. It was well won in the centre of the park. And they just broke away. Ferry getting the cross in from the left-hand side. A little look up and St-Gilloise with the header. Kosemans unable to react. And Westerlo, past the half-hour mark, have done it again. Alaya, St-Gilloise. Good ball down the line. St-Gilloise, nice control. P4 trying to break through. And P4's in here. Went down. Lawrence Visser. Penalty for Westerlo. It's Nathan de Cat. His challenge on P4. It's St-Gilloise. It's 3-0. 3-0 by half-time for Westerlo. They haven't had a night like this all season. And they're doing it against the team third coming into the weekend. 2 for St-Gilloise and 3 for Westerlo. A resounding first half display. They're not content with this. They smell more blood. Good quick throw. Chance of the cross. Josimir Alcocer. Clever little chip. Kosemans coming. Sakamoto could have had a hat-trick now. Kosemans preventing it. Bestek Hasi doesn't know it's hit it. After P4. Have Anderlecht had an attack of note in this game? I can't remember one. Isa Sakamoto. Great chance. Reynolds. 4. It's getting better and better for Westerlo. They're having dreams of their biggest ever win against Anderlecht. That was 6-0 back in 1998. It was 5-0 in the Millennium year. And now tonight it's 4. Sakamoto getting Brian Reynolds in. Cool, calm. What a lovely goal. What a night for Westerlo. And it's 4-0. So different from last week when they beat Union in the derby and did a great job of it. Tonight, a different story. Oh, that's a good hit off the crossbar. Lenzana from a long way out. The man in the mask almost giving Anderlecht something. Oh, given away. Anderlecht pressing for something and almost got the consolation too from Saliba. Good save by Ljungdahl. In stoppage time, the best chance that Anderlecht have had. That'll do it. What a win for Westerlo. Their biggest over Anderlecht since they beat them 5-0 here in 2000. The Mauves' winning streak is over. They fall to 4th, and resoundingly so. It's a night they won't forget here for another 25 years. They've only gone and beaten Anderlecht by 4-0. Nights like this only come around once in a generation. Westerlo 4, Anderlecht 0.
A red letter day for the men in red. Tribune 2 of the Boswell has been rebuilt and reopened, allowing for now an extra 7,500 fans in per game. And at a time when the 2023 double win is needed, the new structure unveiled in front of the side they picked for the title that year. From the Boswell, it's Royal Antwerp against Racing Genk. Janssen got the cross all the way across. Summers! Great goal! Timo Summers with a belter! And Laval in his first game in 3 months is beaten 7 minutes in. Kirk has had his way. Delivery was deep, but it's two! And Laval got completely beaten there by Benitez. 2-2 for the young Argentine. Here come Antwerp. El Sahafi into the box. Was being held off well by Matta Smits, the Belgium international. El Sahafi again, looking to combine. Summers in there, must be. It isn't. I don't know how it isn't. Neither is Vincent Janssen. It should be 3. It's not though. Kareitzis. Cracking crossfield ball. Here's Stokers. Chance to hold it up. Kareitzis again, cleverly in. Oh, Young-Yo hits the crossbar. A belter of a strike. On the bench, Patrick Ozowski. Back to being quite influential. Yusuf Arabi. Well, the break is on and Kirk is in. Nizawa with a very good save. Clever ball in for Elouade. Angle tight. Good save that by Nizawa. Summers clear on the right-hand side. It's going to fall for Vincent Janssen! And it's 3! And Janssen does have his goal in his landmark game! A centurion and then some! Vincent Janssen gets the goal! 8 minutes to go. Urasaw cutting through, another good save by Nizawa. They are getting chances in this half. Kareitzis is certainly not having fun. His corner. Antwerp keeping a clean sheet. Urasaw almost smashing through. What a save by Nizawa. He's had some efforts in this second half, Urasaw. He could have had a hat-trick. Nizawa pulling off some brilliant saves to keep him out. Antwerp, a goal a night for the Great Hall. Their new stand open. And Tribune 2, greeted by 3 goals.
Felicia Massu's getting good performances out of Leuven, winning their first 3 under him in all competitions, and they severely tested Club Brugge in the Cup midweek, losing 2-1 though via a late Solis penalty. Can they hit the right notes tonight? Leuven trying to make waves. Thibaut Verlinden has a bit of space, taking them all on. He's made it! Took a big deflection along the way. But Verlinden puts Leuven in front after only 7 minutes. Well, it opened up for him down the line. It's his 2nd goal of the season. Brent Gabriel down, could only divert it to a different spot of the net. Good ball over the top. Matthew Martins is on the way and he's gone down. Challenged by Lemoine. Referee Letellier felt there wasn't enough in that. Ooh. There was a bit in it though. Lemoine from the back, arm out. Yusuf Maziz over the free kick. Got enough movement coming up there. Lovely by Sorikawa, who scored in the last 2. Ultimately, a 2-1 defeat in both games, so that was brilliant. Kaba, superb, just wide. Look at the skill and the control. They're looking good. They're looking very good right now. Cross was excellent. Good save. Gabriel keeping Mertens at bay. Sorry, Kaba sent down the left-hand side. It was a good break. And the cross superb, and Martins there. So close. Good push on. Oh, what a goal! Benoit Neeson! Didn't he open them up? Their first proper chance of the game. 10 minutes before half-time, Neeson had a look around for options, and he found out that he was the best one, and he was right. What a goal. Frustrating for Matsu. Following Leuven is thirsty work. Away by Tanga, but not far enough away. Sorry, Kaba again. Niokose, just over. Leuven have threatened so much tonight. Corner will come in from Łukasz Wakome. Curled dangerously, and he hit the bar. Oh, almost made it in. And Gabriel almost saw that loop in over him. Great burst. Ikwuemezi storming forward here. And Charlie Ikwuemezi hits the post. Incredible from the substitute. A storming break from Ikwuemezi. He held the ball off, and that was almost the winner. Leuven still might have a few seconds to try and break forward. They don't anymore. Leuven have run out of time. 1 point in the last 3 games for Felicia Massu, who has a lot to say about that. Time is still on Leuven's side this season, but not tonight. Matsu's getting the performances and the commitment from Leuven right now, no doubt about that. It's a 4th draw in a row for Zulte Waregem. Winless in 6. 5 of them have been draws. Stalemate here, both could have done without it. Leuven 1, Zulte 1. Another weekend of remarkable results. Union dropping points again, drawing 1-1 with Ivan Leko's Gent. Club Brugge losing for the 3rd time in 4 games. 3-2 at St-Truiden, and 48 hours before facing Arsenal in the Champions League, club sacking Nicky Hein as coach. Remarkably, Ivan Leko of Gent named as his replacement. Bottom side, Dender winning again, this time at Louvière. They're 5 unbeaten in all competitions. Cercle within reach now after their home loss to Standard Liege. Mechelen keeping on moving, 1-0 winners over Charleroi. Westerlo's 4-0 triumph over Anderlecht, their biggest over the Moles in a generation. Antwerp with 3 wins out of 4 in the league. Genk their latest victims, and 1-1 at Dender. Union still with a 4-point lead at the top, but now it's St-Truiden who is second, leaping above Club Brugge and Anderlecht. Mechelen stay 5th, with Standard Liège climbing to 6th, leaving Gent and Genk in their wake. At the bottom, Dender's 2 wins and 2 draws in the last 4 has them now only a point off Cercle Brugge. Leuven remain in the bottom 4, joined now by Louvière, due to Antwerp and Westerlo both winning well. Charleroi are only 1 place and 1 point above the drop zone. Standard Liège and Leuven kick off week 18 on Friday night, and after Cercle, Mechelen and Zulte Louvière, it's 2nd against 4th at Park Astrid, with Anderlecht hosting Sint-Truiden. Royal Antwerp's sudden assault in the top half resumes Sunday lunchtime at Gent. Club Brugge are at Dender, with Union visiting Charleroi, wrapping up in the late Sunday game with Genk against Westerlo. Until next time, from Will Downing and the Pro League TV team in Brussels, enjoy your football.